Why did God cheat them? You've reached Success Hotline, message number 10,196. I'm Dr. Rob Gilbert. There was a group of penguins down at the South Pole that was so upset. Why did God cheat them? All the birds in the world could fly. They are the only birds that had wings that couldn't fly. Well, this small select group decided to take action. They found the world's leading expert on how birds fly, and they brought him to the South Pole for a weekend seminar, Saturday and Sunday. And they paid him a whole lot of money because he promised that by 5 p.m. Sunday afternoon, they'd all know how to fly, and they'd all be flying. Well, 200 penguins signed up for the seminar. And Saturday morning, 9 to 12, all they talked about was the physiology of flying. PowerPoints, notes. It was a classroom. They had lunch. About 100 came back after that. And all Saturday afternoon, they talked about the psychology of belief. A long 3-hour boring lecture. Everybody was disappointed. Sunday morning, now there are only 50 left. And when they came in, the seminar room was totally different. No more chairs, no more tables, no more desks. There was about 100 12-foot-high step ladders. The expert began. He said, "Okay, penguins, the only thing that's keeping you from flying is that you don't flap your wings hard enough. The only other thing that's keeping you from flying is that you don't believe you can. So today we're going to put all that theory from yesterday into practice. You're going to flap hard, believe more, and jump. Flap hard, believe more, and jump. And if you trust me, by 5 o'clock today, each and every one of you will be flying." So the 50 of them are all psyched up. They got on rung 1, flap harder, believe more, jump. Nobody's flying. Rung 2, flap harder, believe more, jump. They're spending about 20 or 30 minutes on each rung. When they got to rungs 4 and 5, then it got ugly. Some of the smaller penguins were twisting their ankles. When they got to rung 6 and 7, it got even uglier. Some of the penguins were breaking their beaks. Now it's late Sunday afternoon, and they were on rung 8. They spent 1 hour on rung 8. And the professor says, "Now it's time for a breakthrough. Flap harder, believe more, and jump. Flap harder, believe more, and jump." And they were spent. Rung 9, flap harder, believe more, and jump, and they're all on their backs. They're all in pain, and all of a sudden somebody yelled out, "Hey, look at Ralph, look at Ralph!" And way out in the corner, Ralph was effortlessly flying. He was coming in for landings, he was taking off. And once they saw that, it took about 15 minutes, and every single one of those 50 penguins who were left was flying around the room effortlessly. The professor was right. They got it. They could fly. The seminar ended. They didn't give the professor a standing ovation. They gave him a flying ovation. And then the most amazing thing happened when the seminar ended. Did you hear what I said? Then the most amazing thing happened when they ended the seminar. Each and every one of those penguins that spent 2 full days with the professor, each and every one of those penguins who learned how to fly, walked home. Each and every one of those penguins that learned how to fly walked home. The moral? K minus A equals 0. Knowledge minus action equals nothing. If you know what to do, but you don't do what you know, it means nothing. If you know what to do, but you don't do it, nothing's going to change. Absolutely, positively guaranteed.